Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It is John the Ninja, aka John Johnson in the Dojo, aka the Dojang. You know it as the John the Ninja Studios. And today for the concert resume, concert number 3 will be Black Sabbath's 2013 tour at the Wells Fargo Center. I got it right here in the concert resume. Let's find out the exact details of that concert and what took place. Oh, look at that. So it took place August 10th, 2013. Me and my buddy Zach, he's one of my great concert buddies. We actually went to go see the show. My dad took me and he went with his uncle who got him front row seats. His uncle Walter does not play around when it comes to rock music. He knows everything metal, rock. That's all he really likes when it comes to that music, but he knows everything about it. So this was Black Sabbath's monumentous comeback. Tony Iommi was diagnosed with cancer and he was fighting for his life, but luckily he fought, he won, and the band reunited to come together and bring us this masterpiece. 13 songs like God is Dead, The Loner, Age of Reason, so many good songs on this. Now, what I particularly didn't like about this particular reunion, because Black Sabbath reunited a couple of times. They reunited for the 90s for Ozzfest, they did it prior to for Live Aid. The only thing is this time they didn't have Bill Ward on drums, which I thought was kind of messed up. And now that it's 2020, people are like, oh, you know, Bill Ward got screwed or sharing this and that. I'm just like, regardless, money, it's all about the money. You got to make a profit. You got to get it right. So if Bill Ward was like, you know what, they're not treating me right, I'm kind of inclined to believe Bill was being screwed over. There's no doubt about it. You know, it's business and Sharon's pretty good at it. So, come to say, that's the only issue I had right there. They had Ozzy's drummer, Tommy Clavito, I believe is the correct name, fill in. So, regardless, a lot of hype, super excited. I showed up at my house because this is preseason. So, this is right before me and Zach are supposed to go back out into the cross-country world. This is our sophomore year. We're about to get it done. So, you know, I'm home. My dad takes me, and I remember, you know, it's like, it's not as exciting as Ozzy, but it's been a while since I've seen a concert with my dad. So I'm like, you know, we go wearing these Black Sabbath shirts, we're looking good, and we park the car. We're just sitting, you know, we're listening to music. People are enjoying themselves, and I'll never forget this. While we're sitting, I drove. We're sitting down, and a guy walks by us. Now, there's not that many brothers at these concerts. I would know. I play a game. Find the ethnic, okay? Anybody that's black, Asian, anything but white. No offense. I love the world. I love all my brothers, but you know, everyone's got their different cultures. So I always play that game jokingly, and I see a brother there. I'm like, oh, you know, me young and impressionable. I was like, hey, somebody else likes it. So he walks over to the car and he's like, hey, y'all good? My face just drops. I was like, yeah. He looks at my dad. He's like, y'all good? You good? He's like, yeah, we're fine. My dad doesn't. His not intimidating voice, but my dad just got a kick out of it. He thought it was the funniest shit in the world. I was like, yeah, we're good. Don't worry. That dude was trying to sell us Coke. I was like, really, man? I thought we were out here representing. You just out here doing, you know, you selling. Now, I'm not going to bash that man's hustle. He needs money too. You know, that's a whole nother world. My hands are washed. I'm not into that. Some people are. I know people that are. I don't judge. But I was just like, damn. And the dude was walking away. He was struggling to put the bag in his pocket. Like, here's the car. He walking. He like, can't even find his damn pocket. I'm like, shh. I'll never forget that. So, you know, we get inside, waiting to see Zach. You know, we get to our seats. And again, great seats. Usual spot. The stage is here. Then me and my dad are over here. You know, this is the front row. And let me do it like this. Stage is here. Me and my dad are over here. That's a little better for those viewing at home. So, you know, we're waiting there, and Andrew WK is supposed to perform. I was like, oh, he's opening? Oh, this is going to be wild, bro. We going to enjoy this shit. So, turns out he's DJing, which upset me to no end because he has such a good repertoire. I say repertoire music. I know that's not the correct way to say it, but you know what I mean. Catalog. He has a good repertoire of music he could have played. I was really looking forward to seeing it live because he's a really energetic dude, and he's just DJing. I'm just like, and my dad was super pissed. He was like, you have the open. My dad's old school. You have the opening act. You have somebody play actual music, and then you have the opener. So, you know, my dad was fuming, just, After the set was over, my dad screamed so loud, and I know he heard it, and everybody heard it. He was like, "You suck!" And it was in his deep voice. I can't imitate his deep voice, but it was loud. And so during the break, Zach texts me. He's like, "Hey, we'll meet outside." I go to meet him. He's like, "Did you hear that guy scream, 'You suck'?" I was like, "Yeah, that was my dad." Awkward encounter, talking back and forth, but it was showtime. It was like, "All right, let's go, man." So we dapped up. We went back to our seats, and I just remember like, "Oh man, I'm finally gonna see Black Sabbath," and they come out with a killer song. They start with War Pigs. I can't imagine a better way to start. So they come out. Let me give you the set list right here because they really gave us a good show. They came out with War Pigs, then Into the Void, Under the Sun, Every Day Comes. There's a new one. Snowblind. Hold on, let me check that one. Yep. I lied to you. Every Day Under the Sun wasn't a new one. Snowblind, Angel Reason was the new one. So War Pigs, Into the Void, Under the Sun, Snowblind, Age of Reason, which is new, Black Sabbath, Behind the Walls Sheep, which is the solo before NIB, and then End of the Beginning, which is a new one, that's 9, Fairies Wear Boots, which is my dad's favorite, as you know, Rat Salad, drum solo into Iron Man, and one of the coolest things about them going into Iron Man, where right when he hits that note, Tony Iommi hits that note, like, Ozzy screams, "He is Iron Man!" It's one of those that happened at our concert moments. It didn't happen anywhere else. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. But when I watch videos online, I don't see it anywhere else. Happened exclusively in Philadelphia. So Iron Man was number 12. God is Dead, number 13. Got a story about that one. Dirty Women, 14. Children of the Grave, 16. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, and ending with the phenomenal Paranoid. It was such a good show. Just to be in awe of Tony Iommi. I don't know if you've ever seen Tony Iommi play live, or if anything, if you've ever seen just the videos. This man has a presence about him that's just cool. Like anytime he's just standing there, he's got this little lean, like he just understands. Or when he walks with a certain precision. I can't do it. I'm not even gonna play and act like I know what I'm doing. But just watch him. I think one of the best shows to watch is him with Heaven and Hell at Wiccan. That stance, that walk, that understanding of how to play. It's very, very cool. And just, again, when you see him play live, he's just one of those guys that has it. Just feels the music and knows what to do. Geezer, too. Geezer is one of the underrated bassists. He does so much movement and has contributed so much music to Black Sabbath. He's really, really pivotal in just the rhythm section. Of course, Bill Ward is known for being a great percussionist. There's a difference between a drummer and percussionist. Percussionists are the more musically inclined. And as far as Ozzy, just being the madman, I remember seeing a vocal coach listen to Ozzy, and just like, oh God, how long did he last? Like, he lasted a good damn time. He's like, shit, he's messing up his vocal cords. So it was a show to behold. I enjoyed every minute of it. Of course, just went crazy, but there was one thing that was weird, and it was religious for me. So I heard the song "God Is Dead," and this is in a period where I'm still battling. There's some songs you can like, some songs you can't. I'm of the impression now you should do your homework on what the song's about. Is it just a story, or is it praise of a particular thing? What is the person writing its intent? What are they? What do they believe? And are they just writing this to write this, or are they trying to make a statement? Blah blah blah. This is before I understood how music works. If you grow up religiously, people are like, "Oh, this is devil music or Satan inspired and demons." Some of it, yeah, true. Not saying Venom is demon inspired, but they're trash. But if we go to like Norwegian death metal, I'm like, you know what? They don't really like the church. I need to stay away from them. But the music I'm listening to here with Black Sabbath, I was like, okay, some of it's all right. Like Nib, I was like, I don't know, same falling in love. I didn't do my homework. So I was watching the show, and God Is Dead came on, and one of my favorite riffs. There's a riff where they go in, and Tony's just on it. I'm pretty sure this is it. pretty sure that was what it was. I'm not gonna go plug in the guitar for you guys. Go look it up. Listen to the actual song. But I love that song. But I was like, damn, you know what? I don't want to support anything that says God is dead. I still believe in God. I have my religious preference. So I was like, you know what? Just don't enjoy it. And I remember I felt a very cold something just shot down my spine. Something very cold, like this. No, you're wrong. Something is wrong. I was like, okay, I don't feel good now. Totally spiritually, totally me. You can think what you want, but I'm just saying my experience. So, I was like, oh, that's really weird. So I went home after the show. Me and my dad, we had a good time, and I did my homework on the lyrics, and it turned out the song was about a guy being told God is dead, and he didn't believe God is dead, but where's God now with everything that's happening? So I was like, well, you know what? Maybe I should really dive into the music I listen to a little bit more, because in the Bible it says it's a sin not to enjoy the moments that you're given that are good. It's a sin not to enjoy the blessings of a good moment, because life is hard. It's toiling. Like, it's such a pain in the ass. If you get a moment to enjoy it, don't pass it up. So I was like, maybe that's what I felt. So personally, I'm gonna say that was God telling me, you know what, do your homework, because now I'll go see a Slayer show. It'll be a Muslim, a Christian, an atheist, a Jew there. I was at a show with all this. We were in line just talking back and forth. It's like, so why you believe this? Oh, I agree, but you know what? So that's coming in another video. But I just remember, like, oh wow, that's what I got from that show. I was like, you know what? Not all music is bad, and you should really study what it is, what there is, because again, Iron Maiden is my favorite example. Nico McBrain is a Christian. They'll play 666 all the time. 666 number off the bass. He's like, man, why do you play that if you're Christian? He's like, it's just a song. It's just a story. We're not praising Satan, okay? And then other people, they might have some songs where they're really praising Satan. Who knows? So it's all preference. If you're comfortable with it and you're good, religiously or not religiously, then you're good. You're golden. The idea behind the music is just to make people feel better, make people feel good, and I think that's the great thing. So that's what I got from this show. That's why, it's a little bit more philosophical for me. It's crazy, but that's personal preference. So tell me, did you get to see Black Sabbath at that show at the Wells Fargo Center? If not, let me know, where did you see them? Like, share, subscribe, all the usual BS on YouTube. Don't even do that. Just enjoy this video for yourself. As always, God bless and stay safe.